There's a certain anticipation that sweeps through the motorsport world whenever Porsche announces the next evolution of one of its race cars. It's not just excitement, it's respect. Because when Porsche introduces something new, especially a machine wearing the letters GT3R, every team, every driver, and every rival manufacturer knows the standards are about to shift. And for 2026, that shift comes in the form of the newly evolved Porsche 911 GT3R, a car engineered not just to defend Porsche's dominance, but to raise the ceiling of what's possible in customer GT racing. This isn't a mid-cycle refresh. It's the product of thousands of hours of testing, more than 500 real-world race starts, hundreds of feedback reports from pros and amateurs, and data gathered from circuits across the globe. The 2026 GT3R is Porsche's latest embodiment of its relentless pursuit of incremental gains. The small but meaningful improvements that shave tenths, stabilize handling, and give drivers confidence in the moments that matter. And in modern GT racing, confidence can be the difference between winning and merely surviving a 24-hour endurance race. To understand the weight of this new model, you only have to look at what came before it. Since debuting in 2023, the outgoing GT3R has been one of the most successful customer race cars on the planet. Teams running the 992 generation car captured the manufacturer's title in the Intercontinental GT Challenge, swept IMSA's GTD categories, and dominated the Nürburgring Langstrecken Series with 6 wins in 8 races. In the FIA World Endurance Championship, the car earned the first ever endurance trophy for LMGT3 teams and took class victories at the 24 Hours of Le Mans twice, beating 8 major manufacturers in the process. It even carried Thomas Preening to another DTM championship in one of the world's toughest sprint racing series. So when Porsche says it has made improvements, the claim carries serious credibility. The most immediately visible change on the 2026 car is the addition of vented ducts, louvers, over the front wheel arches. They're not for aesthetics, they're for airflow optimization. Working alongside revised front suspension kinematics, these louvers reduce pitch sensitivity under heavy braking. In simpler terms, the car dives less when the brakes are applied hard, which stabilizes the front end and preserves downforce. For pros, it means more precision in corner entry. For amateurs, it means fewer surprises and more predictability. Porsche also updated the geometry of the double wishbone front suspension to improve anti-dive behavior. This change came directly from customer feedback, particularly from endurance races where bronze-rated drivers struggled with excessive pitch during long stints. The new setup provides a flatter, more confidence-inspiring platform under braking. Aerodynamic improvements continue at the rear. The swan neck wing now carries a 4mm gurney flap, small in size but important in effect. It expands the wing's tuning range, increases downforce adjustability, and helps stabilize the aerodynamic platform across varying conditions. Underneath the car, the underbody has been further enclosed and reinforced, improving airflow and adding durability for the punishing impacts of 6, 12, and 24-hour races. The rear suspension has also been re-engineered, increasing anti-squat to control how the car behaves under hard acceleration. Excessive rear compression can cost traction and upset balance during corner exits. By reducing that squat, the 2026 GT3R puts down power more cleanly and protects tire life, 2 critical advantages in endurance racing. Together, these refinements give the new GT3R a more neutral, predictable, and stable handling character. It's a car that professionals can exploit to the limit, yet still approachable for amateur drivers who make up much of the GT3 customer base. Porsche's attention to detail continues beyond the core systems. Many of the improvements come straight from user feedback, the small issues that, over the course of an endurance race, can turn into major frustrations. The electro-hydraulic power steering system now benefits from enhanced fluid cooling, ensuring consistent steering feel even in high-load tracks like the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Ceramic wheel bearings improve durability on rough circuits. Driveshaft installation is now quicker and cleaner thanks to modified centering pins, a tiny detail that matters a lot during a tense 3 a.m. pit stop. Independent driveshaft cooling ducts, fed by NACA channels in the side skirts, ensure optimal temperatures even on tracks where brake cooling is minimal.
Rear brake cooling has been upgraded with more granular adjustment options, allowing teams to fine-tune temperatures for circuits like Daytona, where repeated heavy braking can build extreme heat. Inside the cockpit, Porsche has improved airflow to help reduce driver fatigue over long stints. The remote logger unit now saves data directly to a USB stick, allowing teams to swap data quickly without cables or delays, which is vital for real-time strategy analysis. What used to be optional packages, the sensor package, endurance package, pit lane link system, and camera package, are now included as standard. Laser ride height sensors, brake cylinder potentiometers, track temperature sensors, and the rear-view camera all come baked into the base spec. Critical refueling sensors that help comply with IMSA and WEC pit regulations are also standard. The engine, however, remains mostly unchanged. Porsche kept the same 4.2-liter naturally aspired flat six, producing up to 577 horsepower, depending on balance of performance restrictions. The decision wasn't about avoiding development, it was about preserving an engine with exceptional reliability and proven race-winning capability. The drivetrain also carries over, maintaining the rugged durability that customer teams depend on. And for current owners, Porsche will offer upgrade kits so their existing 992 generation GT3 RS can be brought up to 2026 specifications without needing a new chassis. Before the car's official launch, Porsche ran extensive testing at Weissach and major circuits like Sebring, Paul Ricard, Spa, and the Nürburgring. The most telling moment came at the Michelin 12 Hours of Spa-Francorchamps, where Herbert Motorsport entered the test car into real competition. It finished second overall. Not just a class podium, but second overall in its first race outing. That performance confirmed what Porsche already knew. The 2026 GT3 RS is ready. More importantly, it carries forward a legacy that has defined Porsche's racing philosophy for decades. It's a car built to be predictable, durable, balanced, and exceptionally fast, whether in the hands of a factory driver or a weekend racer. Porsche Motorsport North America CEO Volker Holzmeier summed it up plainly. The GT3 RS was already formidable, but Porsche doesn't aim for formidable, it aims for dominance. With the 2026 evolution, Porsche has taken usability, performance, and reliability to an even higher level. More wins, more championships, more opportunities for customer teams to place the Porsche crest at the top of podiums around the world. From the Nürburgring to Daytona, to the night skies of Spa, the 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 RS is built for the extremes. It's not just an update, it's a statement, a declaration that Porsche's pursuit of perfection never stops.